Oh my God, yes. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. My name is Cooter Malloy, and I'm going to bring you my review of the Skechers men's athletic footwear shoes, which are currently at Costco for 30 bucks. Yes, you heard me correctly. $29.99. That's as of May 19th, 2021. They are $29.99. Basically 30 bucks plus tax, whatever state you live in, whatever applicable taxes apply to that idea. Anyways, get the idea. They might also be available on the Costco website. Not 100% sure, but you might want to check that out. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into my awesome review of this. So, as you know, Cooter Malloy product reviews, we always try to find the highest quality products we can possibly find at the lowest possible prices. Basically, trying to find the best bang for the buck. And honestly, for $30, I can't go wrong with these shoes. So I work in the movie industry, lots of long hours. We're talking 12-hour days, 14-hour, 16-hour days. There's a lot of standing on my feet, a lot of running around. When we're on location, it's even worse because there's no chairs, there's nowhere to sit. So basically, I'm standing for most of the day, which kind of sucks, except for that little narrow half-hour window I get for lunch where I finally get to sit down somewhere. But anyways, with that being said, if I were to work, let's say, as a nurse in the nursing field or medical field, doctor, or standing up in an OR, ER, whatever the case may be, let's say I was a chef or a cook working in a kitchen, waiter, waitress, that kind of vibe. Auto industry, right? Mechanic, people that are changing oil, people that are running around replacing tires, that kind of stuff. You get the idea. Any occupation where I feel like I would be on my feet for most of the day, this is the shoe I am so happy that I bought, and yes, I'm loving every second of them. Okay, so with that being said, Cooter Malloy product reviews, I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you want to go ahead down there and hit that subscribe button down there below, that really helped me out a lot. Also, to everybody that has subscribed, thank you so much. I totally appreciate you and appreciate your support. With that being said, if you do have any comments or questions, there is a comment section down there below, so make sure to check that out. Hit up that comment section. Who knows, your comment may turn into a future video someday, so definitely worth something go ahead and doing. Okay, anyways, let's get into why I love these shoes so much. So obviously they're Skechers, right? You got the big S there, Skechers. They're made in China, right? But I feel like the Chinese made stuff these days is actually getting kind of better. So there's the inside tag in case you were curious. This is SN or serial number 56299. The color code is BKGY, which I guess stands for black and gray. I wear a size 12. There you go. You get the idea, but basically made in China. Anyways, with that being said, let's go into why I like these shoes in terms of build quality. So obviously, you have the double stitching going on right there, which I love. This threading right here is also really good. I can tell that's a heavier duty type of thread. You've also got some double stitching here. This is for the band that actually supports your ankle. We'll get into that in a second. Then back here in the back part, look at that. You got double stitching all the way around, which is kind of nice. And then triple thread, look at that. You've got 3 layers of stitching back here for the little pull tab that's right there. And then on the front side, you've got this big level or patch of stitching all the way around for the front pull. I don't know very many people that use the front pull tab, but the back pull tab is definitely something that I'm going to take advantage of on these shoes because they are slip-ons. So with that being said, there's some shock cord or bungee cord right here, which is stretchy, but basically the laces are on there. You don't need to tie them and do the rabbit through the whole thing or whatever. Basically the laces are on there. So top to bottom, let's go through the shoe. I love this shape because this shape avoids chafing or chafing. I never felt like these were ever chafing like my ankle or anything or the back of my Achilles heel. I felt like they really felt good and that the cut right here, the way the shape was, I think really lends itself to a more comfortable fit. Also, this material back here or in here is very breathable. It's like a synthetic man-made type material, but I feel like it's breathable. My foot's going to stay dry in there. Also, with that being said, there's some nice mesh right here. Look at this mesh material. So airflow happens. So basically the air goes in, comes out these holes, also comes out the meshy, breathable material here. So I really feel like my foot's going to stay nice and dry and nice and comfortable, especially if I'm wearing like thicker or heavy duty or socks. Usually is what I do in the movie industry because I want to get every little extra bit of cushioning that I can get, which leads me to the inside cushioning of the shoe. There's a little tease of it, but let's actually go inside the shoe. There we go. So basically these are Skechers Classic Fit air-cooled memory foam. You also get the Gogamat arch support. So let me explain both of those to you. So basically the air-cooled memory foam basically means that the insert, right? The insert that goes into the shoe is squishy, right? Would be a good choice of words. So let's see if I can do this on camera. So basically as I'm pressing down, you can see that there's some give in there. See that nice, where my finger is, see that nice give right there? So basically when my foot goes in there, it feels like I'm on a cloud, and it's just so comfortable and so like it's supportive, yet there's some give to it. There's some bounce to it. So as my foot's walking and moving and going down the road or whatever the case may be, I know that my foot is supported, right? You got that nice little arch support there. And even the arch support is softer, right? It's like a more dense version of this, but still soft and supportive at the same time. It's so hard to describe, but it feels amazing. So then the next level of comfort, I feel, this is where Skechers really got it right. Like Skechers is one of the only companies I know of where the sole, right, this bottom part, right, this gray bottom part of the shoe, this light gray bottom part of the shoe, the sole actually has some give to it. See that give? And that give is what acts like a shock absorber to my heels and also to the balls of my feet. So if I go up here and I do the same thing, see how much give there is right there to the sole of the shoe. And basically what that translates into is as I'm standing on my feet all day or walking around heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, or running more on the balls of my feet or whatever the case may be, at least I know that there's some give down here, some shock absorption. See that? Oh, just loving every second of this squishiness. Basically translates to feels like I'm walking on a cloud of air. And that's why I love these shoes so much. The shock cord or bungee cord up here and this part up here really keeps my foot in here. So once you get your foot inside, they're slip-ons, like I said, you pull them and then you pull back here. Once I got my foot inside of here, I feel like the shoe's not going to come off. Also, if I'm at the gym, if I'm doing like squats, heavy lifting, powerlifting, whatever the case may be, if I'm just carrying weights around, I feel like my foot's in there and I'm on a stable, solid surface, that my foot's not going to slip out of the shoe or that I'm going to trip over my shoe and the shoe's going to come off. It definitely feels like my foot is in there. It's solid, it's stable. The size is pretty accurate. I wear a size 12. These are size 12s. As long as you're wearing socks and everything's good and dandy, you're fine. Let's say you wanted to take this shoe out to like a stream or you wanted to do some hiking or that kind of stuff. I can see people going either way with this. Like some people might say, okay, it might be good for like more flat level terrain, trails, that kind of stuff. But I would not recommend this for anything where you're walking down like a steep path that's sandy, gravelly, because the sole, even though it does have some good traction down here, it might not be best suited for any kind of like trail running type stuff. So definitely keep that in mind. By the way, in case you're curious, if you're a female or if you're watching this and you're male and you have a female significant other or whatever, your mom, your sister, your aunt, whatever the case may be, I still would recommend this shoe even for women. Even though this is a men's shoe, I might still recommend this for females. Just get the equivalent female size in the men's size. Because honestly, the shoe really does support very nicely. I'm hoping, I'm wondering, I'm guessing if there is a female version of this shoe that's out there specifically made for females. Maybe it's got some more like feminine colors or whatever the case may be. But honestly, for guys, like if you're considering wearing these as like casual footwear, like you're going, let's say you got a lunch date, you know, with your significant other, you just met somebody, whatever the case may be, you want to wear some jeans, some khakis, that kind of thing. They're stylish is what I'm trying to get at. So they definitely look cool. You know, they go with a lot of different things like blue jeans, like I said, khakis, whatever the case may be. So definitely a comfortable shoe. But for any kind of work situation, just for me and the work that I do, I am loving every second of these. I've only had a chance to worn them inside of Costco and just a little bit around like my house and that kind of thing. Like I got a little bit of wear and tear here so far, but honestly, the shoes are amazing. I mean, there's really no other way to describe it other than to say that they are breathable, right? The mesh pattern, the breathable synthetic material definitely keeps my foot dry, at least so far that I can tell. Then you've got this nice suede material here and this band. This band is awesome because it allows your foot to flex in there, but still supports and hugs your foot. It fits like a glove. I feel like my foot's going to be in there. It's definitely a feeling of being planted. Like I actually feel like when I'm standing in these, right, if I'm doing squats at the gym or any kind of leg work or just moving stuff around, I'm not a fan of the treadmill, but for like the elliptical machine, for the stair climber machine, for like the bicycles that are at the gym, that kind of stuff, I definitely feel like my foot is going to be well supported in these shoes and that I will have good traction in them, especially like in a gym environment, concrete, asphalt type environment, wood floor environment, that kind of thing. I feel like I'm going to get that support. So anyways, that is my review. If you have any questions, make sure to post them in the comment section down there below. Remember, there is a subscribe button down there below as well. And like I said, the reason why you want to be subscribed to this channel is because I'm always talking about stuff like this. Cooter Malloy product reviews, right? Highest quality products we can possibly find at the lowest possible prices, best bang for the buck. Also, there is a link to my Facebook page. That's facebook.com/CooterMalloy down in the description there down below. Make sure to visit that Facebook page, like, follow, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And lastly, there are some pretty cool products down in the description there as well. There's some links to some pretty cool products that you might want to check out. So go ahead and check those out if you'd like to. Anyways, I'm Cooter Malloy coming at you with another exciting product review. There's the front of the shoes if you want to see what they look like from the front, kind of like an angle, whatever, you get the idea. There's the side. If you want to go ahead and make sure to check that out. Here's the back of the shoes. There you go. Like I said, love all the stitching, love the double stitching, love the triple stitching. This is a synthetic leather material, feels like, but it feels solid. Like I said, there's the other side of the shoe. If you want to go ahead and check that out, there would be the inside of your shoe. And then once again, here is the front of the shoe once again. So there you go. Anyways, Cooter Malloy, and I will catch you all on the next exciting video.